Good morning, Roosevelt. Welcome to your Rider Report Reloaded. We are Kayla and Maria. We have your school news for Friday, September 9th, 2016.
The one we all dream of, but dreams just aren't enough, so I'll be waiting for the real thing. I'll know it by the feeling, the moment when we're meeting. We'll play out like a scene, straight off the silver screen, so I'll be holding my breath right up till the end, until that moment when I find the one that'll spend forever with. 'Cause nobody wants to be the last one there, 'cause everyone wants to feel like someone cares, someone to love with my life in their hands. There's gotta be somebody.
The new photography club is up and running with 30 plus members. Come be part of this exciting group at our meeting Monday, September 12th at 2:45 in Mr. Alan Gibson's room. The Interact Club first meeting will be placed on Monday. Come to Ms. Borison's room to learn more about the opportunities for community service the Interact Club has to offer. Ever wanted to be on stage, wanted to act, be a part of a fun group? Come try out for the fall play. Tryouts will be held on September 14th in the RHS choir room. Attention juniors and senior girls, the Journey Young Women's Conference will be placed on September 14th at UNC. Come sign up in the counseling office if you are interested in attending. This great conference space is limited.
Attention students, are you interested in Aviation Friday, September 16th? We will be taking students to learn more about career opportunities in the aviation field, such as mechanics, engineers, operations, and pilots. Space is limited, so sign up in the counseling office. Hey riders, are you not taking advantage of the A-team work time at the library after school because you're hungry? This just in, snacks will now be available at the after-school tutoring work time in the library every day after school. Come get your homework done, study for tests, and get makeup work done. And we will provide the academic assistance and snacks. Remember, you can also earn up to 15 Rowdy points. See you after school. It's official. The 2016 hair donation will take place on October 7th during the homecoming pep assembly. Come and sign up in Ms. Borison's today.
Hello riders, it's Brianna and Angelica with your weekend weather forecast.
Today, Friday, it will be sunny with a high of 79 and a low of 45.
Saturday will be sunny with a high of 82 and a low of 48.
And on Sunday, it will be sunny with a high of 90 and a low of 52.
So riders, did you know in the South Pole it was the least sunniest place with only 182 days of sunshine a year?
No way, no way.
That's it for your weekend weather forecast, and now we're off to sports.
Hey riders, Bryson, Logan, and Mason here with your weekly RHS sports update. The golf team had a meet at U Creek on Tuesday and finished in 6th place with Tyler Seving shooting a solid 72 and taking first place. Good job, Tyler. The boys soccer team had a game on Tuesday against Elizabeth and lost 3-1. They played last night against Frederick.
The football team lost their game last Friday, 35-11 against Greeley West. They have a bye week this Friday and play at Longmont next Friday. The softball team lost Tuesday against Erie. They have a tournament this Friday in Berthoud at 10 a.m. Be sure to support your Lady Riders.
Volleyball team lost in 4 sets Tuesday at Meade. They played at Holy Family last night and have a tournament tomorrow at Silver Creek. They have their home opener next Thursday as they host Erie. Be there to support. The cross-country team will run Friday at the Liberty Bell Invitational in Littleton. Good luck, runners. That's it for your weekly sports update. And go Riders.
Hey Riders, it's Addie here with 2 of your dual sport athletes running cross-country and playing soccer. So being dual sport athletes, how do you guys manage your time?
Make sure that you get your practicing done and stuff when it's supposed to be. No procrastinating and making sure that you keep your grades up so you don't be ineligible.
I just wing it.
Okay. How are you doing in both sports?
We have our first game Tuesday night, and so that happened. And then our first meet was last Friday, and it went all right overall, so all right.
Okay.
We had my first cross-country meet was last week, and that was the first 5K I've ran, and I need work, and just work on it, both sports.
All right, and is it tough doing both?
Honestly, not really.
All right, how about you?
You need to be mentally strong to run.
All right, so do you guys go to one sport more than the other?
Yeah, we go to soccer way more than cross country.
And you?
Soccer, just go to the meets for cross country.
And are you excited for the rest of both of the seasons?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you are with two of your dual sport athletes.
Hey Riders, it's Caitlin here with the Rosenthal Sisters, Tabby and Maddie, here to talk about being a two fall sport athlete. So Tabby, what sports do you guys play?
We both play varsity softball and we're both varsity cheerleaders.
And Maddie, how does scheduling work?
After school, we go straight to softball, and after softball, we go right to cheer, and then we go home and do homework and go to bed.
Tabby, what positions do you play?
I'm the starting varsity second baseman, and Maddie's the starting varsity pitcher, and we're both bases for cheer.
How does being on a team with your sister affect your guys' relationship?
I've certainly learned a lot more about Tabby this year than I have, and I feel like we've become better friends through all this.
So Tabby, how is the season going for both cheer and softball?
For cheer, we have a lot of young talent, and I feel like we have a lot of potential. And I feel like this year is going to be so good. And I just feel like we're going in a really good direction. And with softball, I feel like there's a lot of things we need to work on team-wise, and just make sure that everyone is working together.
So Maddie, how do you guys manage your time?
Well, for being in cheer and softball, we miss a lot more school than most students do. And because of this, we have to catch up on stuff, and we have to come in after school or before school some days and just catch up.
So what else are you involved in besides softball and cheer?
Okay, so I obviously play softball, and I'm the cheer captain, and I'm in the National Honor Society, I'm in A-Team, I'm the senior class vice president, and the executive council secretary.
And what about you, Maddie?
I'm in student council, and I play club softball as well as high school softball.
All right, Riders. Again, this is the Rosenthal Sisters, Tabby and Maddie, talking about their being in two fall sports at the same time. And one last thing for you guys.
Tabby out.
Hey Riders, it's Alexia here with the Athletic Director here at RHS, Mr. Brown, to talk about the changes he made with the trophy case and in the Aux Gym.
Thanks, Alexia. We made a couple changes here in the Aux Gym because we're going to be having a lot of what we call six-pack games this upcoming season. With our league basketball games, we're going to play boys and girls on the same night, same site, to hopefully continue to draw people with crowds and make it an exciting environment. So as a result of that, we made some changes to the Aux Gym here. First and foremost is right over here in the entryway is there used to be a sound system box there that kind of stuck out in the middle of everything. And so we were able to take that out and replace the floor in that area to open up an area for more seating and standing during some of the games. But probably the most prominent change that took place is our walls. All throughout here, Dr. Foster gave us the opportunity to come in and repaint. They used to be red along the baselines, and now we painted that black, and also the backboards have got a nice new touch to them as well. The walls are the same color but a new fresh look on them. In addition to that, at the end of the gym here, we were able to get a new scoreboard. The old scoreboard was very dated and sometimes had problems working. So now we're able to get one that allows us to see it when we're playing games as well, because some of the coaches would have to come out to about half court to watch the score clock or see the score during the game, which was kind of difficult. Now it's in an area that fans and coaches can see it. And that'll also allow us to move our scores table over to this area by the fan right now to open up more seating for people in these games so that we can accommodate a little bit more, including new backboard padding. Also, our custodial staff here is outstanding, and they were also able to repaint the lines on the floor. Ray Solano, our head custodian, and his staff actually painted them by hand, taped off every line and repainted them to give it a new fresh look, which actually turned out really nice. So we're excited about hosting games here and getting some more people involved, and also offering more seating and a nice environment for our Aux Gym. The next thing we did was we made some changes to the trophy cases, so I'll walk with you over there now. So what we did with the trophy cases was, instead of making each trophy case sport specific, we made it Roosevelt specific, so that every sport is represented in every trophy case, and every trophy case kind of has a theme to it. In this particular trophy case, it's some of our district championships and some of our district runner-up appearances, as well as regional runner-up appearances and regional championships. It makes it a little harder to see all the names on them sometimes, but before, some of these were even put in storage, so nobody was able to see them. But now it provides an opportunity for everybody to see all the great things that we've done throughout the history of Roosevelt. And some of those are still along the wall area, but our hope is eventually to put those in the trophy cases as well, to have them showcased. On down the way here, we made a couple of other changes. On this side, it's our state qualifiers. Plaques are issued in some cases in those situations for qualifying for state. We also put our third place finishers there as well as some of our state championship trophies. CBS News 4 used to hand out a trophy to all the state champions. So we put those over there to display those as well, and also our bronze statue, if you will, or plaque of Coach Pilato and Coach Hankins in honor of their dedication to our sports programs here at Roosevelt, to kind of highlight those areas. And behind us, we put everything together, all of our state championship trophies in the same trophy case, to really highlight those people and the coaches and community that were such an important part of that. And then the same thing with our state runner-up trophies as well, to highlight the great things that have happened throughout the time here at Roosevelt, and also acknowledge them, that we're one Roosevelt, not one individual sport per trophy case. So we just wanted to show that unity and that pride that we have. In the last trophy case, we highlighted some of our league championships as we continue to update those and kind of the different time frames that's taken place over time here at Roosevelt. Again, to show unity and to show how we've been successful over time in the different leagues, going back from 3A leagues to our current league in the Tri-Valley, and over the time. So that was kind of our thought process behind it. It turned out pretty good. There was a lot of hands in it to help make it work right and look good, so I appreciate all their work in that as well. And hopefully we can continue to add to these trophy cases this year. So thank you guys.
Hello Riders, it's Dickie and Tiana here with the new credit recovery teacher, Coach Small. We're going to ask him a few questions. Where did you go to college?
I went to college at University of Richmond in Richmond, Virginia.
All right. What did you go to college for?
I got a scholarship to play baseball there, so I played baseball there for 4 years, and I also got a degree in sociology.
All right, cool.
So what do you do here at Roosevelt?
Well, I'm one of the assistant baseball coaches here, and I also, in the class, I'm a supervisor for the credit recovery / credit advancement online class.
Awesome. So why'd you pick Roosevelt?
I picked Roosevelt because I had an opportunity last summer. I was coaching a travel baseball team out in the Denver area, actually, and then got hooked up with the head coach here, and then it kind of just led into a job working in the schools here.
All right, great. So what activities do you do outside of Roosevelt?
Well, like I said, I coach baseball, so that takes up a lot of my time, but an extra hobby that I've recently gotten into is fly fishing out here, and that's one of the reasons why I moved out here. It's a pretty good spot for that.
All right, awesome. There you have it, Riders.
Good morning, Riders. It's Emma here with Mark and Josie, and they're just here to talk to you a little about the color dance that's coming up. So, Josie, what exactly is the color dance?
So, many of you know what a color run is. It's similar to that, except instead of running, you basically dance and you just have a really good time. Listen to some good music.
And when and where will this be?
The color dance is on September 17th and it'll be on the senior lot from 6 to 8:30.
How did it go last year? Like, was it fun? How was the turnout? How was it?
Last year we had about 150 people turn out. It was a really fun time. I think a lot of people had more fun than they were expecting. And it was just, I think it turned out really good, so.
Is there anything that's going to be different this year than last year?
This year we changed up the shirt design, got some more color powder, but other than that, it's going to be the same fun, same activities. We just expect a lot more people to show up, especially since the buzz that we got last year after the dance and on social media. A lot of people just asking and waiting for it to show up, so we're expecting a good turnout.
And you guys have been talking a lot about color packets. Can you tell me like what those are and where I might be able to get them?
So the color packets are basically small like Ziploc bags of color powder. Many of you probably know what it is from the color run, but this is why we want you to wear white, what these t-shirts are, or you can wear your own white shirt. So it sticks to your shirt and is really cool. We throw it up in the air and have like color wars. You can throw it at people. It's a really fun addition to the dance.
And my final question for you, Mark, is the tickets. Where can I get those and when are they going to be sold?
So we actually started selling tickets yesterday during lunch, and we're going to sell them today as well, and all through next week during lunch. Tickets are $10 by themselves, and t-shirts, these t-shirts that Josie's showing off for us, those are $10. And when you buy the ticket, you get 2 color packets, but if you want to do the bundle, that's a ticket, a t-shirt, and 2 color packets, and that's $17. We'll be selling color packets at the dance for about $2 too.
All right, Riders, thanks. See you there at the Color Dance September 17th. Have a good rest of your day.
Good morning, Riders. It's Julie and Savannah here talking to Tanya and Branson about band. So, when's your guys' next band competition?
October 5th, St. Vrain Valley Band Night in Longmont.
What's your guys' favorite part about band?
Probably being with all the people and just having the opportunity to be with all of my friends.
I personally really love band just because it's where I've met most of my friends, and being a leader to them this year really makes me feel special to them, and I'm sad to leave them, but I know that we're teaching them well and that they'll be prepared for their next few years of high school.
All right, do you guys really go to band camps?
Yes, we do. We went to one over the summer, with Josh Hollis, another senior, not at RHS. That was at UNC, but we do have our summer band camp here at the high school.
Yep.
So I've heard around school that what happens in band camp stays in band camp. Is that true?
Well, that is up to opinion. You're just gonna have to go ask Cameron Eldridge and Alex Nelson.
And they'll let you know. They actually won't let you know because.
All right, have a good day, Riders. Hey there, Riders. It's Savannah and Julie here with Mrs. Sperry. So, what is your new role here at RHS?
I have been hired to support the gifted education program here, not just for Roosevelt High School, but for the whole district. I basically, I'm helping to identify students, comb through a lot of the data, implement programs, whatever is needed here to get these gifted kids well supported.
So, what benefits do you bring to the district, Roosevelt, and its students?
Well, my experience, I have about 32 years of teaching, mostly at the elementary level, 4th and 5th grade. When I was teaching in Greeley, I was asked if I would consider teaching GT, and I thought, sure, I'd try it, and I just fell in love with it. I decided to get my master's degree in gifted education, and I have 8 years of experience, so hopefully I can share that with your students here in the district.
How did you become passionate about it?
One of the first things I noticed when I did take over a class for GT was that these kids just are not supported in a way that we think they should be. They're our future leaders and our future mathematicians and people that are going to make a big difference in our district and in across the field. And I think we need to be supporting them as well as any other student in the district, giving them the opportunities they deserve and to learn at their level and at their speed and rate.
So, will you please tell us a few fun facts about yourself?
Sure. I am a mother of 4. All my kids are from 20 to 30. I'm expecting a new grandson, my very first one, in January or February. And let's see, I rode a motorcycle for 5 years. And I got a thing with penguins, and I love to craft and do things with florals and scrapbooking and stuff like that to keep myself busy.
Awesome. Well, have a good day, riders.
Today's lunch special is chicken and cheese enchiladas. Thanks for watching this edition of Rider Report Reloaded. Now enjoy the rest of your day and have a great weekend.
I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna ride around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's in ache, but you're too shy to say it inside. We both know what's been going on. We know game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna ride around and desert you.